Hello, everyone. It is time for another edition of Old Try Hard Gaming with me, RollCageTV. You know, they say of me, he does the best he can with what he's got, which I admit is not a lot of talent, but it is a whole lot of lag and stream monitor. I've had to restore the screen a couple of times now, and it's still lagging behind. But hey, William, glad to hear that you're able. Yes, there was a bug asking about SnowRunner. For those of you watching on Twitch, for those of you watching on YouTube, this is like the very next day from the last episode. But for those of you watching on Twitch, I've actually been off from SnowRunner for a while. I had a vacation for like 2 weeks, week and a half, and then there was a bug in SnowRunner for a week, a little over a week. So that was not saving save files, potentially. The autosave was bugged out. So it's fixed now. We're good to go. So those of you watching on Twitch that are expecting Civilization, I'll be getting back to that in a little bit. But as always, my YouTube schedule is not disrupted at all. Whatever happens on Twitch, however much time I take off, I make sure I have like a month in advance saved up. So please go ahead and comment on YouTube, and I'll read it. I just won't read it for a month until it comes out. Yes, William, let's load the right game here. Yeah, you were saying before we went live for YouTube that you got a new box now, which is really cool. Yeah, it was down for a while. Not too long. They got it fixed right away, but once they came out with the new season, they introduced a bug. And that happens, you know, bugs happen. With the sometimes you could, depending on what keys strokes you hit at what time, whatever, your autosave might not work. It didn't corrupt any save files, they said, so you didn't have to worry about that, but your progress could get lost. Anyway, again, for those of you watching on YouTube, this is 7 days a week on YouTube, youtube.com/@RollCageTV, and 7 days a week at noon U.S. Central Time, which is around 1,800 hours in the UK, most times of the year. And it's been weeks since I played, so I have no idea where I was or what I was doing. So I'll have to take some time to figure this out, because I've been afraid to go into the game over the last week. First of all, when I'm on vacation, I'm on vacation. I had stuff I wanted to do. I wanted to add more music. I wanted to add more emotes for Twitch, all this good stuff. I didn't do any of that stuff. I was on vacation. You know, you have all these plans for a working vacation, and then, you know, once you actually get time off, it's like, forget it. I'm not doing anything. I'm on vacation. I may have checked my email once. This is my job. I'm an old retired guy, so this is what I do. This is my passion. Oh, I'm in this vehicle. Well, that's kind of a surprise. Oh, I see the saving icon in the corner there. That's a good sign. They did. I'm pretty sure it's fixed then. Let's see. Map. I have markers down, so I should know what it is that I was doing. There we go. That's how I zoom out in this game. Where was I going with this? Apparently I was going here for some reason. Okay, I'm supposed to be delivering to the East Cap. I don't even know what map I'm on. I'm on the second map. Okay. Okay, I must have finished what I needed to finish in the last map last time, because I thought I was still on the last map. So, why am I going in there in the Rezvani? I don't remember. Oh, I was going to do, was I going to do a contest? Am I at a contest site? I'm at a contest site. That's what I was doing. I was going to do a contest. Did I do it yet? No, pass through the rocks. Okay. Let's look at this. Boy, how embarrassing that I don't even remember what I was doing. All right. Avoid the interactions. Yeah, just normal stuff. I can stay in third-person view. Okay, let's go get this contest done. As usual, I don't care anything about the time. I'm just going to, maybe we'll take the brake off and do that before we start. Okay. Oh, I should have started the engine too. Wait a minute, where'd the path go? There it is. Boy, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, this is gonna be so scuff. It is gonna be so scuff. Yeah, apologies, folks. Like I said, I haven't played in quite some time. So, whoa, don't run into that. Bruh. Oh, also, for those of you on YouTube, occasionally I actually read the Twitch chat on time, and there's like a 30-second delay between the time that, well, there's a 20-second delay between the time that I read it and it would go out normally on the overhead, but on the on-screen. But it's even longer because I got a delay on the chat as well as the stream. So, oh, it's a good-looking car. You know it. This is the Hercules, man. It's one of my favorite vehicles. A lot of people hate this vehicle. I don't know. What? Okay, where did I think I was going with this? Okay, I think I can go there, huh? Okay, we'll see about that. I have no idea why I picked this direction. This isn't even on the way to one of the objectives, is it? What is going on? Yes, this is the Rezvani Hercules. For those of you who are new to the series, I am playing basically a restricted series. It was quote-unquote easy mode because, one, it's not hard mode, it's just a normal game, but also it was, yeah, I've got a nice snorkel. I'm not scared. I'm scared. You're scared. I'm not scared. Get up river some here so I can get up here. All of my vehicles are, now I'm a little scared. All of my vehicles are, that bush is going to flip me over. All of my vehicles are DLC vehicles that are not linked to any region or map. You just pay extra for them. And so when I started off, it made for a really quick start because I got the vehicles immediately and I didn't have to... wait, now it's telling me to go that way? Oh, here, this one first. Okay. Now, up there? Okay. And so I have the Hercules as my main scout vehicle, and I've got the Mastodon as my main hauler, and then I've got a couple other vehicles that are support. In fact, I've got 2 Mastodons because they're so good. I don't, as I say all the time, I don't necessarily recommend getting all the DLC. I got a massive sale on everything when I bought it, so I went ahead and got the DLC. What am I doing here? I'm going on the rocks? Oh boy. I might have to make a couple attempts at this. This is not the rock crawler vehicle. The other scout vehicle I have is the one that's supposed to be for rock crawling. It's the Jeep Wrangler. Well, one thing about this vehicle is when if it flips over, it has a 50-50 chance, actually better than 50-50 chance of landing back on its wheels. Gotta try to muscle my way through here. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. I knew I was going to take damage. That was better than falling off the hill. Yeah, I've got the Jeep Wrangler because it's got a tow thing and, I mean, a hitch, the Scout hitch. I don't have a trailer hitch on this thing. But this thing I think is great. Some people diss it, but I think it's fantastic. Ow! Oh, for goodness sakes. Fortunately, I can repair myself to a good extent. These contests are crazy, but not as crazy as the I'm trying to read that quickly. I'll get back to it once I'm out of danger. Yeah, it's got. Oh, what I was talking about? Yeah, I don't necessarily recommend getting all the DLC, and it turns out that what was allowing me to get a quick start does limit me some now. Oh, great. Okay. Does limit me some now in my as I get farther along in the regions, because it makes it harder for me to... Okay, now what is going on? Where am I going now? This is not where I thought I was going. I thought I was going down there. Okay, well, I'm not going down there, that's for sure. I was supposed to go this way. Okay, let's, forget this. This was completely unnecessary. Am I still in the gold? Am I still going for gold? Okay, now I still have to come back and get that one, but I think I'll do that like over here or something. I don't know. I'm not coming back this way again, that's for sure. I mean, I might be coming back this way if I end up crashing, flipping this thing. And I'm so out of practice too, which doesn't make this any easier. I mean, I'm not that good in the first place, and even less good when I got to go through this stuff. Okay. I'm not sure what you were exclaiming on there, but yeah. If you were marking it, oh no, wait, another one of these things? Okay, this is okay. Do I just back up now? It's like, what's worse? I can't. I mean, going backwards is just as bad as going forwards. Is there anything? Okay, there is something I can winch to. Do I safety winch here? Or do I just trust my skill? So yeah, as I've gone on multiple seasons, it becomes clear that it is more of a restriction than a benefit to not be able to use some of the vehicles that come on the maps. Okay, this is bad because that brush is going to flip me maybe. Okay, got it. Now what? Can I get off of this thing yet? At least this isn't as bad as the oh, what are those things called? The contests, whatever. That in MudRunner, those things were tutorials. They helped you learn how to play. In this, they are not at all tutorials. Okay, am I going to go up or am I going to go down first? Up is better, but I didn't angle myself to go up. Yeah, the things that in MudRunner, those things were like tutorials, and so I went into them in this game. They're not tied to any region. They're just, if you know the game, you know that that's one of the things you can start off doing. You can do independently of any maps, and those things are brutal. I couldn't get through the first one at all. The second one, I was able to at least make some progress, but the first one, you start by driving down this cliff somehow. No. Oh, what a save. What a save. What a save. Yes, I did a clench horn, but I got the quick winch save. Okay, I have no idea now. This is pretty bad. Yeah, the Wrangler would have handled this a lot better. It's not as good in the snow, but it's got a special suspension and tires and stuff just sticks to the rocks really well. I'm not even looking at the chat now, and you might not be surprised by that. I am glued. I'm sitting up forward. Okay, now what's that? Where am I? Okay, I gotta go forward somewhere. Oh, I thought I was gonna come up there and then come on my way back down. I guess I can do that. Oh man. I am so tense. This is not the thing to do after a couple weeks off. This is a bit ridiculous. Oh. Okay. I knew I was going on vacation, but I didn't know I was going to, Okay, now I'm gonna go back there, but then I also have to come back around here. I gotta get on that shelf somehow. Can I go down there? That looks impossible. No, I can go around there. Okay. So go there and then come back. Oh, geez, I gotta go over more rocks, but then come back here. And then here. And then somehow up on here. I don't know what that slope is going to be like. All right. Yes, I'm bronze, baby. Not surprising. Okay. Now watch me flip over while I'm like just trying to turn this thing around. At least it's not one of those you can only take so much damage things. Oh, the ice. I can't even turn the thing around because of the ice. My tires aren't. Okay, here we go. We got it now. Oh, man. I am not unlike most other people that I've talked to, and that I really don't like the contests or the whatever these things are called. Oh, I think it's challenges. These are contests. Anyway, yes, the contests. I don't like the contests. The things that are off the main menu are the challenges, I think they're called. Anyway, the things off the main menu are completely worthless. Those challenges. All you get is like. You don't get anything for it other than cosmetics. You get access to a mirror things. Okay, now I'm supposed to go back. Yeah, you get cosmetics. You get a rear window tag or something. I don't know what you get. Dashboard widget or something. I'm so tempted to just see if I can flip down there, but I don't want to have to do this thing over again. Like I said, this vehicle has a remarkable ability to land, roll and roll and roll, and then land back on its tires. Oh man, I really miss that rock suspension. Although when I'm going through the snow here, the Wrangler will get completely bogged down. I love to YOLO with this thing when I'm going to recover back to the garage anyway. I like to just, just drive off of a cliff and see if I land back on my tires. Whoa! Okay, that wasn't as steep as I was afraid. Who gets gold on this? I know, some people get gold. They know the right path. Spent 14 minutes. This is pretty bad. I mean, maybe it's icy snow, which is why it's so bad. Okay, let's not hit. Let's hit that rock a little bit so I don't tip over to the right. There we go. That works. I have been playing this game for maybe 600 hours now or so, and I'm still a novice because 600 hours isn't enough to really know what you're doing. Okay, which way am I going down? I'm going down that one, right? Yes, I'm going down farther, down to here. Okay. Yes, here. Okay, I got one to go. Don't lose it now. You got this. You got this, Roll Cage. You got this. You were meant for this. This is your destiny here. This should be the easiest one, although I think there is a rock climbing coming up too. Now this is the best mudder scout. It's nothing compared to the Mastodon, the ZiKZ 612H Mastodon. That's like the best mudder in the game. It's a massive vehicle. And the other great thing about the Mastodon, oh, are you kidding me? After all this, I gotta try to go around this precipice? Is there... No safety winch point. Okay, I didn't think there would be. No, Rock! Rock! Don't do this to me, Rock. The camera, the rocks, the camera. And of course, I got another bridge. Okay, I survived that. Oh man, what the heck is right? At least there are some boards in the middle here, so I don't think I'll fall through the middle. Is that it? Oh! Oh! Very few get to the finish line, Took. Yeah, I hear that. Oh, for goodness sakes! I need a big gulp of soda here. $2,750 isn't bad for bronze. You made it and earned your reward. Yeah. Oh, for goodness sakes, that was scary. That was scary. Okay. Well, what I'm doing here now is kind of obvious. I was just talking about it. I have nowhere else to drive, so this is one of my most fun things to do in this vehicle. Okay, get a head start. I don't like the rocks, though. I can't see. Oh, land on your feet, baby. Land on your feet. Oh, so close. Wait, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. The engine's still on. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, come on. You might still make it. No. Oh, well. I almost rolled back onto my feet. All right, well. Close. This is why I play a normal mode game. Okay, what's next? I got the contest done. I think I just pull the other vehicles out of here then. Oh, these are the rest of the vehicles I have. This is the GMC Brigadier. It's medium weight truck. It comes with chain tires. It can be useful in some situations. But then I have two of these things. The other one's probably on the other map. And then here's the Wrangler, which probably would have been better served. But again, the mud would have been very difficult. Caterpillar. Oh, this is this the one that needs to haul the special things? Oh no, this. I actually don't need this here. I can lift the cargo without it. There's a task that says they require this, but it actually doesn't require this. So when I do find a vehicle on the map, I just recover it and then sell it, because I don't have enough money. I only have, I don't know, a bajillion buckaroonies. Okay, what do I have now? Warehouse in the mountains. Was that what I was going to do next or not? I don't think so. But these things... Okay. This is stuff I was going to bring from the other map. I think. But it is here. So, I don't know. I have bricks piled up by the garage on the other map. Do I want to get these things knocked out? Or I guess I will go ahead and... yeah, this I can't do until I've finished all the other ones. But what about these? Oh, these are the logging tasks. Okay, I'll save the logging task. And then everything else here is done. So let's just do the task then. Have I found all the tasks on the map? I probably checked this already. Wrong turn. Wrong turn. Sunk giant. Sunk giant. Path through the rocks. I just did that one, right? Please tell me I'm all done with the contest. Yes. Sunk giant. Unstable foundation. Unstable foundation. Wrong turn I did. Missing container. One thing that's 100% is I clear the map of all the temporary cargo, all the trailers I take back and sell, and all the vehicles, all the upgrades, of course. And then also I try to scout every pixel of the map. And I've got that done with this map, which is a big thing. Missing container. Missing container. Okay. Crates in the woods. Crates in the woods. Hunting needs. Hunting needs. This map is a killer. I thought that 130 episodes that it took me, which is like 120 hours or something, that it took me to do Kola Peninsula was bad. But this has been even worse. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish, but it's taken me a while. Gonna head out, expecting snow tonight and have to head to bed early. Okay, definitely be around your marathon. Oh, great! Hope to see you then. Want to see some GoldenEye? You know it, brother. Yes, I do have the approximate time for GoldenEye. It is going to be 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time. That's when it's going to start. 6 to 8. That's when it's scheduled. You know, if I'm having enough fun, I might just play that for the last 6 hours. But it'll be noon until midnight U.S. Central Time. For those of you watching on YouTube, you missed it. But you know what? I do this the first Saturday, have a 12-hour Twitch-only marathon stream from noon until midnight. Twitch.tv/RollCage_TV. And that's the first Saturday in February, May, August, and November. That's approximately halfway between the solstice and the equinox. To the top. Wait, did I do to the top? I must have already done all of these, right? Yeah. Okay. Piping problem. Piping problem, got that done. Boy, that was a rough back coming back from vacation and a couple weeks, like 3 weeks off from playing this game. Okay, support the locals. That should be your 7 p.m. We'll be around. Okay, cool. You're Eastern time zone? Because, yeah, 6 p.m. Central time. I thought you were Central time zone. I don't know why. All right, see you then, Squirrel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all your support, too. Okay, so what do I want to do first? What looks easy? I want to pick something easy, like hauling a, yeah, one of these things are going to be easy. One of the ones that's like just taking these things back. Sunk Giant, Wrong Turn. Those are the ones I want. I've got all the road construction things done, so. Is that where the Giant is, or that's where the Giant's being delivered? Okay, going from there to there. Okay, that looks pretty easy. And what's the other one? It was Wrong Turn. Where's Sunk Giant? Okay. Oh, is this right by the other? Oh, this is right by the other thing. But that's really hard to get to from the other map, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, where's easier to get to from? This is actually not that easy to get to over here. I think this one's easier to get to. Yeah, so let's do this one. Okay. And let's get into, not there. Let's go, oh, where do I have the Mastodon here? Where is the Mastodon? Oh, where is the Mastodon? Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be using this thing. Let's cover this. Oh, so I have both of them on this map. Okay. Well, let's leave the garage with this thing. And let's advance time. And I want to get to here. And then take it here. All right. And how am I going to do that? By the time I get this laid out, it's going to be time for me to take my break, isn't it? I think it's here, right? And then this is like, okay. So going to go around the mountain on this main road. Correct? Yes. Something like that. I put all the waypoints down for two reasons. One, I have a terrible sense of direction in video games. Two, I watched a lot of people play, and they, it drives me crazy when people know where they're going, and they say that they're going to teach you where to go. Is that? Yes, I can get through that. Pretty sure. They say they're going to teach you how to get to where, and then they don't put waypoints down, and it's like, okay, you're making a left at some tree, and I have no idea what tree it is you're making a left at. Looks like there is a way to cut through there. Somehow through here. Yeah. And that gets me there. And then do I just go back or do I go through the swamp? I guess I just go back. It's the easiest thing to do. In case you don't know, you can use the same button that you used to lay down a waypoint to just grab the path and do a new one. I mean, add one in the middle. You can also delete one in the middle. You might have seen that me doing that earlier. That it can be a little tricky though. I think the reason they don't have it in the help page is because it's a bit buggy. Okay, now then, first half of this. How do I get to that road? That's here. It's that road here. That intersection. And I'm not going up the mountain in this thing, that's for sure. Going around the mountain. Mastodon will be coming around the mountain. No, I'm not going to sing that. I used to sing in choir for years, adult choir, and it's like when you used to sing all the time and then you don't sing for like 10, 15 years, it's worse than somebody who's never sang. I'm like so embarrassed at how my voice sounds now because I haven't sang in so long. I'm so out of voice that I sing even less than I think I would if I never had any experience singing. I don't know. Anybody out there who's been in that situation, let me know if I'm full of it or not. Okay, you don't have to let me know. I know I'm full of it. I'm always full of it, but that's not... my voice is very cracky today, too, I notice. Not sure why. I may not have hydrated enough before I started. I don't know. It's also very dry in here. It is the middle of winter in Minnesota, and in the summertime in Minnesota, it is unbearably humid. Mosquitoes are crazy. 10,000 lakes and 100,000 cesspools of mosquito. But in the summertime, it's very dry. And in my apartment complex, everybody around me, you would think that everybody else that lives here is my age or older, old retired, have the heat cranked up. But, so yeah, it's very dry in here. Get some more scenery. Oh, I forgot to pull out some throat lobsters. I'll have to grab those. Okay, put the lights on. I wasted good daylight, but that's the way it is sometimes. I am looking for another. I have 5 vehicles right now. Every color of the English-speaking rainbow, you know, different cultures have different different colors that they divide the rainbow up into. That of the 6 primary and secondary passive colors, I have all except one, which is purple. So if I find another paid DLC vehicle to add to my collection, external to any map, you know, one you pay separately. And I have a few candidates, but I haven't looked through them well enough. Like the last year of DLC that's come out, I haven't looked at long enough to be able to tell if I want to use any of those or not. There are some holes. One thing is the Wrangler is a great vehicle for climbing rocks. It can get just about anywhere. It's very fast and lightweight, but the problem is it's very lightweight, And one of the main uses I put it to is dragging around the prototype exploration unit, the radar trailer, the pew as I call it, the PEU. And that thing is like weighs twice as much as the Wrangler itself. It is very underpowered for dragging that thing around. So I make do with it, but I wouldn't mind getting another scout vehicle that, I mean, ideally I would get another scout vehicle that would replace the Wrangler, but I mean, the Wrangler is so good at it's what it does. The Brigadier I could very well replace. Now, I don't have chain tires on this thing right now, but I think I'll be okay. But also, it would help if I had a vehicle that could just tow the Wrangler around. And this vehicle can do it, but there aren't great options. There's, I think it's a gooseneck trailer and the ramp flatbed trailer I could drive the Wrangler up onto, but those are hard to maneuver around. Or I could just use the winch to tow the thing, which is basically what I've been doing. I'll drive this vehicle. If it's a place that the Wrangler can't get to on its own, I'll break one of these out and then winch to the Wrangler. The Wrangler can stay hitched to the trailer, the radar trailer, and then I can just drag it around. I've done that. But this thing is also a pretty big truck. That can be hard to maneuver around. Oh, are there more? That's another place I gotta deliver containers. I've decided that the containers are drop-off cargo, so even though I could pull them from the other location and bring them over here, I'm not going to do that. So I will construct new ones for this second map. In this location, there's various not containers, cabins. You make them out of containers. You make cabins and you drop them off at those locations, and you can actually reuse them. I mean, I don't think they expect you to reuse them, but you can't actually reuse them. But I don't do that. I make sure that I deliver new ones each time, because I do consider them as cargo. Although I guess if it's the same zone, if they want two in this zone and then another, if that zone already has two, I don't bother to go ahead and drag another two there. But I make sure that each zone has the number, the maximum number that are required for any particular task or contract. But yeah, the trick is on this map, for the first time, I faced more than enough temporary cargo, like cargo that's either sitting on the map or that's in framing locations or in warehouses that's a temporary supply of. So when I get this map done, I'm going to be wasting a whole bunch of cargo. I'm just going to delete it to get it off the map if I'm done and everything's delivered. Unfortunately, you can't like take it and sell it back someplace or whatever. And if the map was less time consuming, I might consider, well, I have to grab it all and take it back to the garage or something, like a central warehouse, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'll just pick it up, put it on the load it to the loading bay and delete it, load it to the loading bay and delete it. I'm not beyond that. I've done it before. Because I'm a good environmentalist from the 70s when there were ads that were, the ad was, what was it? It was like a public service announcement ad or whatever that would say, that's not a throughway there. I don't know how to get through here. Gotta be a way to get to that road. There are ads that say, okay, this is the job for photo mode drone, I think, because that looks like that's blocked off. That would say, anti-littering ads, and they'd say if you go to a national park or whatever, you're supposed to take only memories and leave only footprints. You know, don't litter, don't uproot trees and take them back with you, stuff like that. So I follow that credo. I leave nothing behind. I strip the land bare. I take only tires back with me, or tire tracks, as opposed to footprints, I guess. This is a technique. In case you're not familiar with it, everybody's got to be familiar with this by this time. Any game that has a camera mode, I've done this in like Forza Horizons all the time. You just, you know, it's realistic because the driver would normally be able to get out of his truck, right? It's a little ridiculous that they don't let you get out of your truck. Okay, this looks like I can go this way. Yeah, I can get out over here, but I don't think I can get out over there. What I had is going over here and then through there, which I could do, but that's railroad tracks. Did I think I could drive on that? I might have to look at this again. Let's stop the engine. Yeah, see, I have myself going down there, but that's actually not road. I'm going to turn around. That's railroad tracks. And this vehicle is kind of difficult. Again, I'm just hitting the same button for add, the right trigger. And if you get it highlighted right, you can actually delete it. Sometimes it's hard to delete. Now, I don't know what's there. It looks like some kind of obstruction, but I think it's pretty easy to go around. I think this is road. This vehicle is kind of difficult to go down the railroad tracks. It's big and bulky. Let's get turned around. 47 minutes. I may have just enough time to get to the place. Okay. I was quiet for a second. I was like, how did I get out of here again? How did I get in here? So this is how I got in. Check my ad. It's still 23 minutes before the Twitch ad pops up. In case you're watching, if you're watching on YouTube, in case you didn't see the big red screen replay on the thumbnail. This is streamed on Twitch, and oh, I'm sorry. I normally only knock down Department of Transportation signs, not private signs. Sorry about that, buddy. And so on Twitch, I have no choice but to run ads. Twitch demands it. I am monetized on Twitch, which I was kind of blackmailed into because Twitch withholds technology that's very useful unless you're monetized. It allows you to stream in multiple resolutions, and they only give that out to people that are making them money. So otherwise people couldn't watch the videos if they were like on their phones late in the month. And you know, most, if not all, unlimited plans are only unlimited. I mean, they are unlimited. You get as much data as you want, but you have to, if you use up too much of that data, they suddenly start to slow you down. So like at the end of the month, people are always lagging on their phones. You know, their downloads are like modem speed. Okay, now where am I going? Okay. If I'm crossing again, I'm probably going to want to Do I just want to go around? I just want to go around. Go around. I probably could go through there, but I know I can go here, so I'm going to go here. So yeah, Twitch blackmailed me into becoming monetized, but Twitch has gotten kind of crazy with the ads. You know, they have competition now, which they didn't used to have as much. And so to make up their revenue, they're going kind of crazy with the ads. But I fight against that. I run 30-second ads only on my Twitch stream. Yeah, I don't know where I was planning on going with this, but yeah, like through there somehow. I fight against that by just running 30-second ads during my breaks only, so nobody misses the action. If you want to come to Twitch, you can be rest assured that I will not be, okay, I'm going this way. I'm going to have to erase some points. Because this looks like it's getting me there. But the problem is then, the downside of that is because I'm only running short ads, people will see ads when they first join the stream, and Twitch tries to promote, ooh, people will see an ad when they join the stream. You want to make sure that they don't see an ad when they join the stream, because maybe they won't click on the stream if they start to see an ad. And my philosophy is, I would rather see an ad when I join a stream than if I'm in the middle of watching it and I'm chatting with the streamer, and then all of a sudden I can't hear what the streamer's answer is because you know, an ad interrupts. So, but that's just me. Actually, I think that might be a lot of people. I think what Twitch tries to do is they want to scare you into running 3-minute ads every hour, which to me is just ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to stop the engine here because this is a good time for me to take a break. So I'm going to get a good view here of the vehicle and then take a break. If you're watching on Twitch, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I'm going to take a short break and be right back. If you are watching on YouTube, though, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be tomorrow, 7 days a week. YouTube, Twitch, yes, YouTube, 7 days a week at noon U.S. Central Time, which is almost always 6 p.m. in the UK and almost never 600 hours the next day in New Zealand. But it is plus or minus an hour, depending on the time of year, thanks to daylight savings time. Thanks to all of you for watching. Again, YouTube or Twitch, stick around. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. YouTube, next episode. Either way, I will see you then.